that threads the needle between fashion, clothing, and tailoring. I'm your host today, Indy, and this is
Renaissance.
Join us today as we explore the world of tailored clothing, stitch by stitch. So today we have a few segments for you today. I think about 3. Same as usual, we don't have no interviews or anything today.
No interviews. Only our views. That's what it is. Like when we got on interviews, just our views.
Well, I mean, we can add something. You got any updates? Let me go over the segments.
There ain't gonna be no interview.
Let me go over the interview.
That's just answering questions.
Yeah.
Alright, so
All right.
time.
Alright, so 3 segments today. The first one will be opening with just the overview. We might switch that to later, but let me just say 3 segments. We got the overview, we got the items of the day, and then we also have like fashion trends, and news, updates, stuff like that. So yeah, 3 segments for today. How you feeling today?
All is well.
Nice Sunday. Today is St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
I always remember this
My
day.
daddy last name Murphy.
St. Patrick?
His last name Murphy.
Oh, Murphy. Black Irish?
Hey.
We'll take some luck today.
Right, take some luck on that, but you know, in history, you know.
Alright. So yeah, today, I guess, we'll just do the overview. So, whenever we start out on the podcast, we just do the overview of us and like who we are, what we're doing. So we'll just break that down for you here quick. So the overview of 1080 is a modern contemporary brand. We're based out of New York, but we also have a little affiliation with New Jersey. Jersey! But we create and curate high-end contemporary clothing. So, you want to break that down a little bit?
What, contemporary?
Or just breaking down what is modern, contemporary?
What's modern is contemporary. I think it is.
They got it?
Modern contemporary, like,
Yeah.
but how it relates to us, and like we more modern tailors. Like tailoring is it's a older term, it's an older skill, it's an older, profession and everything. And we newer guys, so we
What's
do
good, Nick?
modern tailoring and everything like that. So that's what we at. That's what the contemporary and the modern come in for me.
Yeah, so basically breaking down, they're more like, I'm not gonna lie, they're not like super flashy fits or whatever, but they are more modern, contemporary. You can use them whenever. You're good for layering, good for just timelessness. So being able to wear it more than just one season. So that's what I really want to break down and tell you guys like why we are different. Because I feel like a lot of brands nowadays try to be very glamorous or go over the top or just following trends, but we just follow what we do, which is tailored clothing, which we know best, and we executed
the best we know how.
The best we know how. Also want to say that everything is in-house production, so everything in terms of cutting, sewing, pattern making,
fittings, the basting, the serging, the top stitching, the buttonholes, the
fabric sourcing,
everything.
Notions, all these other things that we have to do ourselves. So that's what makes us different in terms of everything is hands-on with us. So we have to go out and curate these things to come up with.
We can tell you what the best thread is. Like we ain't gonna give you no thread that don't go with the product, nothing like that. Like making sure that we bring the best product with the best supplies and notions. Notions is that needle thread, all that.
So yeah. Also, I would also like to break down with 1080. We do have 2 subscription ships. We have 2 different ones. So, the second one's still in working, but for the most part, we do have 2. The first one is actually you can get it now if you go to 1080club.life. It's a subscription ship where you can basically get more content from us in terms of you'll be able to access the podcasts, you'll be able to access events that are coming up, you'll be able to access our blog that's on there. You actually be able to access
there we go.
access clothing. So really you can't even buy anything from us unless you are part of the club. Which sounds crazy, but it's really not, because it's like if you really believe in us, you will be part of what we were talking about,
It's
and
the mission, it's the goal, it's the lifestyle we're trying to live, and
it's
that's
the lifestyle that we're selling. That's what we're trying to break down.
You make a club, like it's like I saw something, you know, I put it in you know, I put it in Google or something like that. Plug is good. Shout out to Google. But I put it in Google 1080, and they put up a country club. So it's something 1080 country club drive somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's an address on that. So
we might have to run up on them.
Yeah, we might have to run up on them.
Ain't there no more?
Yeah, we need that endorsement though. It's like, all right, y'all 1080, like yeah, we a 1080 brand. Like, you know, let's get some polos up in here. Let's do a shoot up in there at least.
Yeah.
Country
Where was
clubs.
it?
It's a country club. I'm trying to think of where it's at now.
You got me going into
It's
Alabama.
not there now. Oh no, I don't think like it might be in the Carolinas. I want to say somewhere close on this East Coast though. But that might be something to put in like in the back.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely, because we definitely gotta go take some more photo shoots. We do happily
because the polos and everything. That's just like it's gonna be a given. Like in those areas, playing golf.
Yeah.
Doing the tennis. Like,
it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to sell. Like, we're trying to sell a luxury lifestyle. Like
even that, it's just that like golf and all that. They go with that American.
Yeah, that's
lifestyle.
my sport though.
Yeah, that's that American lifestyle though. That American luxury lifestyle. Because when you think of country clubs,
golf, tennis,
golf, you think of a little bit more like you're just gonna say like
badminton.
Yeah, play badminton too. Like I just learned how to play it in high school. I was like, oh no, this I can do this.
Nah, it's fun. They actually got pickleball going on. That's really the hype now. So we might have to get something in pickleball. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what that is?
It's basically tennis, but it's just like smaller. It's a smaller net and it's like smaller paddles. It's for old people.
Okay, see you going that way. I was walking down the street and some guys was playing was that cricket?
Oh really? Cricket on the lawn?
With a tennis
ball. Yeah,
with they was in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And it was like running, throwing it, and it was hitting it like.
That's not cricket.
Nah, it's not cricket.
Oh, cricket! You know what I was thinking of?
Bounce.
You know what I was thinking of? What's the one with the ball on the floor?
Oh, the roller, yeah, the little one with the little hit. That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't know the difference, so I had to look. I was like, "Can I look?"
Oh no, cricket is fire.
Yeah, it is. And then they look like they can hit you. Like I said, like, "You want to come play?" I'm like, "Y'all just let people pick up it." I'm like, "No, I don't know how to play no cricket, but I'll watch." And I watched for like 2 minutes, and I was like, "Nah, somebody gonna get hit because they hit the ball." It's like. He running at him and he throwing the ball and he hitting it.
Yeah.
So if you hit it right back at, nah, man.
It's like baseball.
I think a little bit worse though, because I think they ball.
Nah,
like,
baseball's definitely worse.
Nah, with this, because you running at them, throwing it.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
true.
hit the ball and then they run into it like it's like a run. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
But what I do like about it, because you ever seen
the polos and everything that
yes,
they wear.
sir. Like and then the vest, that knitted vest that they got with the V-neck in it, that deep V.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's us, baby.
Yeah, you know.
Catch us on the polo field, baby.
So all that to say, like, that's what we was talking about. Like, that's what got me into like looking at the teams. Like, they got the league, and like they got the different jerseys and stuff too. So
imagine having our own team, 1080 polo team, bro.
Yes, sir.
Or cricket team, but I mean even polo.
They had the cardigans. They had that deep V with the ones with the different team colors. And then they had some with just the logo right there, but. Changed it, sir, with the whole logo and everything.
Yeah.
That's just.
I'm waiting on you, dog.
You ain't waiting, sir.
We waiting on him, always waiting on him, dog.
You ain't waiting on me. No, we waiting on the consumer because they ain't ready.
Where y'all at? Come buy something. 1080 club.light. Go buy something.
Find out what chain stitching is. That's what it is. Like, chain stitching gonna be the changer in a lot of things because I seen a couple brands like implicated, like even the majors, like.
Even who?
Some of the majors, like Louis Vuitton, like you'll see some chain stitching in it, but that's like a thing. That's what the machine that I had. Like,
right now, I know
that chain stitching, like that's a individual.
And it's almost an art. It's an art form almost because like people,
drawing.
nobody knows how to like. I don't know nobody that knows. I know people who sew, but people actually know how to chain stitch.
People that sew is different than people that chain stitch. It's like a hand embroidery, but it go with quilting. I think it's like quilters, people that do like sewing like that, like you can do it, like, but it's like you can trace some stuff too, like you got
you draw the pattern or whatever and put on there.
Yeah, then it's like you make that pattern, like, but you can make the patches, all that on individual patches, like
you have to put the what's called underneath it.
The interface.
What's it called?
Oh, it's like a with the felt.
Yeah.
The felt, like the felt.
Not the ripped, not the tearaway, but the stabilizer.
Nah.
No stabilizer.
Because the felt thick enough. So the felt being thick.
Oh, you put felt underneath it?
Yeah, so it's punching through with a like hook needle and then it's looping and it's causing the chain stitch. And then you drawing with that and it's like.
Has anyone tried to use different shit? Like, you get different designs if you use different fabrics underneath it?
Different fabric. What you mean, like the? Because it
like
gotta be stable.
Okay.
Yeah, because the
holds it.
Stabilizer and like it keep it together and it's able to grab the top and loop into that run.
Okay, we went off a little side tangent, but
1080.
1080, you already know.
That's the chain stitching branch, so we're gonna bring that. Like that should be brought about. Like I'm saying.
We're
like,
going to get 10. We got a chain stitch. It's coming soon. That's all.
The summer going into the fall and everything, it's easier to bring about because it's an added kind of thing. Like we can do it on top of sweaters, we can do it on top of jeans, we can do it on top of the suits. Like things like that is an added thing, so we don't have to
do it right away.
Yeah, we can do patches and stuff like that. So we can drop. You end up seeing it in how we're gonna drop these patches and drop these individual one-of-ones and. On the bears, like that's why I got the bears out too, because we're gonna have to do something with the bears, no matter how they look. Like, that's how Bernstein bears. Like, that's how I stuffed them a little bit more, but we're gonna get chain stitching on them. We're gonna put a face to them. Like you're gonna see the.
We got some better ones coming too, though.
Yeah,
these look like they got Down syndrome. Oh, sorry. But I said Bernstein bears. That's not bad. I didn't say it looked like it.
You gonna dope down. Anyway, next subject, sir.
Cut that real quick. All right, so
we ain't got no editing over here. We ain't got no way. Producer tell us go ahead switch subject.
Hey, cameraman, cut that. All right. All right. So back to 1080. Our second subscription is our premium one, which would be more on monthly. So you pay once a year, which would be $1,080. And what that gives you is hand curated items that we send monthly to you guys. So this can
12 months.
For 12 months.
So
we might try something out this year. I kind of want to try something out later this year. Maybe try to do like a 3-month trial at the end of the year type. So I mean, stay tuned for sure. But like, you know what I'm saying? Try to dip our feet in the water, see how that works.
540 run real quick.
Yeah.
6 months. 540.
That's what I was thinking.
Anything, yeah.
But yeah, so it's like hand curated pieces that we send to you guys. The different pieces, so they could be like tote bags, they could be shirts, they could be pants, ties. We got different things for you guys for different seasons, different occasions. And I mean, you get to pick like from the sizes and whatnot, but I think that definitely will be helpful for especially men who don't really know what to buy, so we can kind of give them an idea of, hey, look, if you get this, you can add it to your wardrobe, and it can be a key piece to use in different outfits. So I definitely think it's crucial for men to have this, because I feel like it'll help you out a lot. Yeah. And like I said, they're not crazy pieces. They're pieces that's like you can style with everything. So
okay, so I'm gonna go as far as this. Like the way that most of these brands and even ready to wear and all that, like having that whole, let's say, a Jerry Lorenzo essential kind of thing. Like we need to have an essential type of like way to put this 1080 into your life, because it's like we got essential pieces that you can wear all throughout the year, all with different, clothes, like, either individually polo with some jeans instead of like the polo with the pants that we have, but to be able to move it like that and be essential in your, like, buying that premium would have like an essential type of feel into your wardrobe, and you'll be able to feel it and like stretch your wardrobe out. Like that's how I see it. So
and or buy more at 1080 pieces.
Yeah, I mean, the more it is, the more you get, the more you're able to stretch it and broaden. Because, like, we got to put that formula out too. Because it's like you got 3 tops and 2 bottoms, and that makes this many outfits.
Right.
It's like it's a number on that. So that combination is crazy. And I learned that, like, with the shoes and everything. That's why I'm looking at how to, double up with the amount of outfits just by adding like one color or one colorway. So the colorway we dropping now is like brown, tan, but then
blue,
like
yeah.
blue, and then like you add one more, like that brought the timetable up 10 times.
Yeah.
But,
Key pieces.
key pieces essential.
Yeah, so I mean, but yeah, that's the overview of kind of 1080. What we're kind of bringing to you. We're selling you a lifestyle. We're selling you. We want you to be part of our lifestyle, which we're trying to.
How we do it, how we dress ourselves, how we stay like this many outfits up. Like I can look like I got a lot of outfits. Like that's what I just keep thinking about. Like how to you can look like you multiply. Yeah, that's like that's part of why I make clothes too. And then it's, the way that I make them is reflected by like how we doing this, like how to multiply your make your wardrobe look bigger with the colorways and how many times you get, you know, the same shirt this many times and wearing it in different combinations and then the style part. So go ahead,
I'm just eating over here, dog.
Man, you start grabbing gushes. You start grabbing gushes is over. Like,
yeah, you putting them on, dog. I'm grabbing fruit snacks.
I ain't gonna give the colorways yet.
You know, I'm just over here chilling.
So after the premiums, what you got?
Well, after the premium, I mean, like I said, that's just the breakdown, the overview of 1080, what we are. But our second segment actually would be the items of the week that we have to show you guys.
Trends before items?
Huh?
Trends before
You want
items?
trends before items?
Trends last?
I need trends last. Just in case everyone has like questions or
Trends,
anything
news,
like
and
that.
questions and all
Yeah.
that. Alright, yeah.
We gotta show our stuff first, dog. What you mean?
I'm waiting for you, sir. Like,
Alright, we got quick little break real quick. We gotta turn the camera or whatever. But
everything.
I thought I had a white shirt on. What am I doing?
Still got that Justin. You see how dirty the t-shirt is. Real dirty. Real dirty. Custom tie.
Oh, that's the knot?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead and break down the tie for them.
Alright. Let's see. I'm about to take it off.
This is his made tie. He has these.
Tie.
What's it called?
Eldritch knot.
It's called Eldritch. You gotta get closer than that, dog.
Oh, they don't need to see it. They don't need it.
Yeah.
That's what quick like Eldritch knot. Quick adjust. Ain't finished to put my buttons on or nothing. Still got land on me. Pants ain't foot frame. Got a nice little crease in them though. Nice little pocket. Back pocket still basted. Adjusted.
Alright, move out the way, dog.
I'll wait on you.
Alright. Time for me.
You're pretty Tony.
You know, we came out with the brown, you feel me? Old school, little 70s action.
Ooh. Right.
My bad. I don't mind. I mean.
Something get on camera. For your live TV flash it.
The pants are done, pretty much. Got the belt loops on. Got the extra little tag. I just gotta put the little. I don't have the
hook and eye.
Hook and eye on yet, but that's the last step. But these are basically done. You feel me?
Nice
little...
no break. Oh, I got cuffs on mine. I ain't put the cuffs.
No, I didn't. I ain't. But you feel me? The jacket's almost done. I just gotta finish the line down here, so don't judge me. It is what it is. Y'all can't do better than me. So. Just kidding.
Edo. He's sending shots, y'all.
But you know, this is the suit. This is what it's looking like. Pretty much done. You know. Go ahead and tell us who did it better. You know mine's better, but you know, I ain't selling nobody. Alright. What else? You gotta show them something else? Go ahead and show them the jacket.
I'm gonna have to show it on camera, so
well, this is another jacket he's working on. He's trying to outshow me right now.
That's why he ain't in the contest, because it ain't gonna be fair. I already do it.
This is the second blazer that he's working on.
See, but I ain't finished my pockets.
That's broken. So. I got one just like this, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he gave up on that one too.
Nah, it was too small, so I just threw it away. Hold on, I got one more fit from him too. I'll be back.
Oh, see, you trying to. This is a brocade, you know. See, I don't know whether. I think I'm gonna put it a regular welt pocket. Shoes. I was looking at the cuffs. It's way too long. Everything will be fitted by the time you see the next picture, so worry not. All that collar, I gotta cut it down. They meet at the waist, boom, boom, overlap, pocket. You see this dude come back with stunning. Oh, and then he got the vest. Vest got the vest.
Let me show you what actually 1080 be looking like. Hold on. Let me make sure it look
You gotta get himself together, ain't he? I'm start putting out.
All right, 1080.
2 weeks.
If y'all are interested in 1080, don't worry about my socks. They are some truck socks. I don't care. Vroom, vroom. But this is what I really want y'all to see, because this is a 1080 fit. We got the 1080 polo. Let me go ahead and take this off. Y'all didn't even know. See, I was wearing this earlier. Y'all didn't even know that's 1080, dog. See, it's so elegant, so effortless, so beautiful. Start out with the polo. This is the outfit. Look, this is the 1080 outfit. We got the shorts, about 8-inch inseam,
8-9 inch inseam with a cuff.
And then you got the nice cuff down here. Y'all didn't even see that, did y'all? Boom.
An inch and a quarter maybe cuff.
Got the nice little
slide. Quick little.
This is perfect for a nice summer day, dog. I'm telling you, y'all better get it now because it's very limited. Got the nice
slanted pocket, one back pocket just for your IDs.
One back pocket.
Yeah, you don't need too much.
You don't need too much. Yeah. Plenty of pocket room.
Belt loops if you got belts.
Belt loops.
Overlap.
This is really not supposed to be tucked in, honestly, because it's supposed to be a cropped look. It's not like supposed to be super long, because that's what's in nowadays is the cropped look. So I'm giving y'all what y'all asked for. Yeah. So, and then over here we got Boo Bye Bam.
Polo.
What's he talking about on there? And then if y'all get a little brisk, if you get a little brisk outside, throw on the vest. But this is actually from the winter collection. This is from spring collection. That's why they're a little bit different. Yeah. You see the different briquets. See, y'all think everything's the same, but it's not. This is what we call quality, dog. We got the thicker briquet for the winter. Y'all can feel it if you were actually here.
Thread count different.
And then look on the inside. Y'all you see that? The quilts. The quilts. The quilts. Let me go ahead and give y'all
coordinate.
Let me give y'all a 360. Y'all really ain't feeling me. Look at this fit, dog. You feel me? Tell me I'm not 1080 right now. Oh.
Today.
Anyways.
I want that brown, that blue and white shirt. That blue and white stripe on that Hampton tip. That's gonna have to be our resort shirt. I'm telling you.
No. But and the one thing I really try to stress to y'all, because y'all think, nah, man, I don't know what y'all think, but
right. Just in case you were thinking,
or capping, so no, I can't even get this piqué, bro. Like this is not just like average fabric. Like this is piqué, dog. Like go try to find piqué. You ain't gonna find it because I already looked.
Spell piqué.
P-I-K, nigga. P-I-Q-U-E. Yeah, like I said, you can't find this. So, like, we are selling you on something that's definitely different, definitely unique.
I mean, I hope to be putting you up on something. Like, I don't want to introduce a lot of the stuff that we doing to be like, we doing something that you can't do or you ain't doing. It's like, we doing it first. Now, what is your version of it? Because it's like every time I do something, I do want to see somebody else's version of it. It's like oh, if I do a polo, like what your polo look like? Like that makes to me like the competition better with the game and make the culture better because now you get to see different points of view.
You get the competition though, but friendly competition is always.
But if you actually able to make it though,
yeah.
That's why I like that with the Taylor thing and the way we got to do it. It's like if we all could make one, what would it look like? You know, it's like all right, now we got all these different versions because you know in school, everybody get to do it and like you get taught how to do it, anything. And then it's like all right, now you do your version of it, especially in art class, and I think we could just do that with this Taylor thing and with clothes and period. Like once we get them in the club. It's gonna expand because now we're gonna have a different mind, giving his view about how he gonna do it, and just an example of different ways to do it. Like that's the club.
Hot top.
Oh yeah, trends.
Yeah. End it off. I guess we can talk about. Yeah, I mean, our last segment is.
Last segment and the segment that we could close it because the closing is the
Huh?
The closing part is like the closing part, like bye.
Oh yeah.
So the last segment is.
Last segment is fashion trends, news updates.
Yeah, trends, news updates, questions.
Yeah.
All right, you forgot something.
If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask us.
Yeah, during this segment, we taking questions, comments, just your view about something that we talk about as far as a trend or whatever. We open to, your point of view of what questions you got about what we're saying and any feedback is always, we always take that because we want to argue. So
y'all better be able to get it now before we got too many people.
It's going down, and that's why we taking baby steps with the content and how we doing it. So we in control right now, and we can watch it right now. We kind of can hold the camera now, but in a minute it's gonna be. So anyway, first subject, what?
Well, I don't know if y'all saw, but Furrari.
Oh yeah.
Released a collection of clothing, and I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hit. It kind of hit. He don't want to admit, but they got.
He hit me out of nowhere. Hit me on the gram and talk about send me pictures of Furrari. I don't know if this their first line. I don't know who did it. I didn't do no research about it.
They went to go get a fashion designer already, and I'm blanking on his name.
Yeah.
He worked for somebody else, but then that's what I'm saying. It's not like they just. I hate to throw him under the bus, but he's not even really.
They wouldn't got a creative director.
So wait, sorry to take off somewhere else, but like I even went to Tyler the Creator. He has a store over in Canal Street, and in New York.
Went from Furrari to to Felicia, like where?
I'm trying to compare it. He took his name. That's what one time to compare is like they try to take the name and then they try to do something with it.
Who?
Thinking that their fans are going to just in general, people might be famous and they try to take the name anywhere else they go, and then they think that their fans are going to follow.
Right.
I say that because Tyler Creator, I understand he like fashion, but then he thought like, oh, if I take this into fashion, people are going to follow me. I went to the store, dog. I walked out in like 5 minutes.
Was it not what you
super
expected?
plain? Yeah, like I thought it was gonna be like well tailored clothes, cause like the stuff he wears and whatever. But like they're like bubble jackets, t-shirts.
Was it West Coast?
Yeah, it was really West Coast, very West Coast.
I like it, like if you from.
But it was like it wasn't like really thought out. Like it was just like I'm a release a lot.
Like you gotta understand why you don't like things, and it's like they don't understand why you don't like it. That's why they trying to bounce it off the people that they do it. It's like
they definitely bouncing off of like the younger generation.
Yeah, it's like people that like certain cuts are because they're told to like that. Why? Because they're told to respect that. Why? Because they're told that. Like
right.
They don't respect it because they got a natural. Oh, I like that because I did that, and they don't have the same appreciation. So if you're getting told that you like something because of a certain reason, but you don't know why, but you told that reason is cool, or that's the vibe, or that's the culture.
Right.
They brainwashed, just like how they talk about with music and all that. All of it's the same thing. Like you told that doing it this way is
the correct way.
right, or it's high end, or this, and like, you ever did it before? You know why it takes that long to do that, and why? Like, it's the appreciation. That's all. But
yeah, so I said all that to say that
Ferrari's
Furrari actually got somebody that was
seen one garment,
a designer, and like they actually created like actual looks. And like there was one that I really liked, which was a wide lapel. It was a wide peak lapel, but it was a tracksuit. So it was like a wide lapel that went into a tracksuit. I was like, oh my! It's not like it was like that crazy, but I was like, that's pretty high. I ain't gonna lie.
Those shots at the
I don't know. It just reminded me of something that Jarrell would do, though. Like that's what I'm saying.
See,
like
he was about to know that I'm more flight suit. That's more racer suit. Like it to me.
imagine if that had like a hood on it. That wouldn't be fly.
To me, like the arms and all that stuff is made different. The way that the cut on the pants is, even that like where the zip is, or like that's the only difference between the racer and that like aviator type of. Like, that's the only thing I think different, but. I don't know. It's the wide lapel. I don't want to say I don't like it. I don't want to say that.
Compared to like, well, because the thing is like, how did Ferrari come up with this, and then everybody else is coming out with like some very mediocre stuff. So it's just like that's crazy. That's how you can tell that most people just want to be either famous or just want like to follow trends and stuff like that. Like these people actually went out of their way to create some stuff that was under their. That's what I'm saying. It was under their like. Demographic type of people. It's not like it was like, oh, I want to do suits or something. I mean, they had like long jackets and stuff like that. Some nice like basic clothing. But he did make a good point to me because he said people who buy Ferrari are not there to buy the clothing. So I'm like, that is a very good point. But I feel like if you have good clothing, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna want to buy that in the car. So
Leon, if you look good, you play good. If you play good, you dress good, you look like.
Let me know what y'all think. Would you guys buy something for Ferrari? I know my dad likes Ferrari.
All right,
so it's like
you wear Ferrari outfits and.
But you remember all the time they used to have like they used to have the Ferrari hats and they had the Ferrari jackets.
Oh, that's Italian though. Like that was already like kind of foreign to us and everything.
But nobody wore that here.
But when they cross with Puma, like it's a cross with Puma or something like that. I think they like Ferrari, Puma, like. These,
he said
I don't know, like, huh?
He said goat.
Goat?
Goat. He just put a goat on there.
Man. With the whole Ferrari, like, that's what I'm saying, like the Ferrari, the shoes, I think that was the first time, like, me kind of seeing it, like, them trying to, like, tie it in and then make it high end.
Yeah.
They weren't trying to do more sports or make it more sporty.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know.
But they might be the only ones that can do that because I don't think.
But are you?
Well, BMW has some stuff.
But can you walk around
saying this is Ferrari?
No, can you walk around? Meaning not ride in Ferrari.
What do you mean walk around?
I mean walk around with a Ferrari outfit. No, it's
a little weird. Yeah. Hey, you gotta buy the dream one step at a time, dog.
So I'm gonna have me a Ferrari hoodie before I get me a Ferrari car. Then I gotta get the Ferrari.
That's gotta be like Ferrari members only.
That's what I'm saying.
So 1080 club, like.
See, you can't even get the hoodie unless you bought the car.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's kind of hard. Right?
Yeah.
Kind of hard.
I don't think nobody would buy it though. That would have a Ferrari.
That's so are you limiting your customers or are you like upgrading people? Like what are you doing when you do that? It's like, all right, now you gotta get a Ferrari because you bought the clothes.
Well, I don't think that's the same. It would be the other way around. You can buy the car and then you can get the clothes. But I don't know exactly how they do it. So
if you can afford $250,
but y'all go check it out. Let me know what y'all think because I think it was pretty good. So
right, the fashion is one thing, but like the whole demographic and who you getting, like, I don't know who they aiming at.
Yeah. No, you're right.
That demographic is real small when you're doing things like that because it's like, you might offend some people. It's like, hey, man, what you saying? Like,
yeah.
All right, go ahead, sir.
On another controversial note, though, I know y'all saw Kanye. Kanye and Tiger were both in Ye. What's it called? Like Ye or something like that. Collection.
Don't give me the
Anyways.
You brought it to me. You the subject.
He back in fashion, dog. Watch out. The $1 billion man coming back, dog.
I don't think so. I don't think he had no parts in that as far as like, I think it's AI or something.
But it looks very Kanye. Well, so like the thing is, I don't know if y'all saw it, but it's very oversized, very dramatic, like Balenciaga, but there's a lot of denim pieces. They're not badly put together. Like there's very, like, you can see there's some intricacies in them, but it's nothing like, I would say it's like Vetements mixed with Balenciaga, like right in between, like in terms of like how they put it together.
It's on trend. It's something that's on trend. Like he just said everything about a trend and then said that they like that. So basically, it's a brand that's on trend that has some pictures of Kanye and some stuff, and Tiger and some stuff.
That's how you get him, dog.
And now he want to associate the brand with Kanye.
But people are going to do that because the brand is literally called, like, I think. Yeah, I should have done more research before this, but it's called like it. No, I don't like it personally. I'm just talking about it.
Oh, okay. So I was about to say, do you like it because it's associated with the brand, or I mean, with?
There's no brand personally that I'm like.
That's what I'm saying. Like
connected to. Like when you start doing your own clothes and making your own clothes, you're not.
A
lot of people are not trying to be like, oh, let me go get that brand. No, you're trying to make your own brand. You're trying to make it better. You're trying.
But I'm going more tailored anyway, because it's like everything that I want to do is more tailored. So everything about these trends right now is bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But no, even the Ye thing was a little more like constructed in terms of
like construction. Like that's what I'm saying. Like pattern making and construction and how to do those scenes and all that. That's one thing and looking at it. The other thing is looking at how it fits to the body, how it's proportioned on the body.
Right.
Like that whole thing is a whole different thing.
Right.
These days, it's a big wide building with nothing on the end. Like it's big just for no reason, and it got a couple pillars just holding it up, and then it's just holding it up.
So you say this is bad?
Like
it's bad architecture?
No, it's just using more space for a different effect.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at even how wide these legs are. If it was made different,
nobody know what the hell you point at.
No, just like on a tripod. If you look at a tripod, if there's those 3 pieces going wide like this, is there a way to make them slimmer and take up less space and all that? Like that's what the pants leg look like to me. It's wide for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, and then you still that one leg in there. So it's like, why am I making this leg all wide when you still got the same leg in the middle?
It's called a look.
I don't like the look. But
it's for certain people,
I spent all this time to be a tailor, structuring and
trying to get the measurements down
to
perfect,
fit the leg
perfectly.
And make things, and then when you do women's, it's like I'm making it exactly to that, and then I might be taking away for stretch and elastic and all that.
Yeah.
Like, once you start doing that, and then they come out with a trend that it's all boxy, it's like you just do everything I was trying to learn for the last 20 years out the window. And he's like, you want me to be excited about it? Like, no, I'm not excited about it. And no, take them off the docket. Take that fashion off the docket. Like, I'm not gonna endorse it or say that. Like, it's not hard. Like, and that's but it's costumey. It's something that anybody can do that's a beginner, because it's kind of like how I started, how you started. Like, we cutting stuff up, making it real, being safe, not cutting too much in because we don't want to mess up. So that's safe zone stuff. Like, you ain't taking no risk. You ain't going close enough to the body because you don't want to mess up. So if you take that risk and make it exact and it's wrong, like we did plenty of times, we take that risk.
I still do it.
I had to go get that 2.5 yards again. Like,
God damn it, that's the worst.
Real cloth talk. You gotta wait till the next morning to go buy another 2.5 yards.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And it's like, I don't want to go through that.
That's why you should go ahead and buy the 4 yards when you get.
But that's the whole.
Do yourself a favor.
But that's the safe thing to do. But everybody don't know that when they get into the game. Unless they done been through something in the game. It's like, all right, you had to go through something to know that I'm gonna just get 4 yards instead of the 2 yards. And
but not even now, I find myself nowadays, I'd be like, I only need 2.5, so then I'll get the 2.5, and then like maybe I just want to do something. Oh, I want to add an extra pocket, or I want.
See, that's a different kind of thing. Like,
it's not happening, so it's just like, it's the things you learn from tailoring, and like the people. I mean, I'm sure the people who know how to sew or.
Sewers, tailors, seamstress is all different. Like when they we all got different roles in this. Like as a tailor, I want to make sure it fits.
Yeah.
Like that was my main thing in tailoring and learning how to be a tailor in the department stores. It's like, all right, make sure that fit him.
Right.
Like, okay, make sure that the length is right on that with her. Like you ain't just giving no over exaggerated and then they walking out of there. It's like, nah, that don't look right. Like I got a guy behind me grading me at work. It's like, yo, no, that shoulder not right. Like, oh, okay, make sure that's right. Okay, pinch little bit, pin needle, like that much. Like if it's off a little bit, if it don't look right a little bit, that's not tailored.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're dealing with suits and blazers and stuff like that, like you gotta drop it. You gotta hit the shoe.
Gotta hit the
it's
you
like
gotta hit the shoulders a certain way.
You
gotta hit your back a certain way.
So what I'm looking at, the way that fashion is now, the way that blazers are now, they all off the shoulder, at least 3-4 inches, and
they drop shoulder.
Yeah, it's all the way down there. Then it's like the arms are just over. Like everything is exaggerated. It's like, are we giving points because you put it together? Like that, you just getting points for just putting it together and putting your name on it. But it's not a particular size. It's not tailored to nobody, so it don't matter. But if it was somebody's size, like, would it be worth more money? Like, what? Like,
you seen the ones? You seen the pants where it's like, or they have like they're making clothes nowadays where it's like literally like 5X to all the way to small, and like basically like they have like the little hooks on the side, so it's like a big ass 5X pants, and basically you like hook it this way and hook it this way, and then like creates like pleats in the front, and then makes it like really baggy pants. I'm
gonna go off on a tangent because then this is all the stuff that I had to deal with going to thrift stores. Like I'm understanding like why it looks like that because this, and then it's like I can't get mad at it because it's like it's starting something because I started there too. So going to thrift stores, buying things that are too big, sizing it down without knowing how to do alterations.
Yeah.
And buying stuff like just buying stuff from thrift stores and making stuff too big or making it too big and not knowing how to and just makeshifting it like that's what it looked like. It's like
it's no respect for the actual game. It's
like that's why tailoring needs to be back in it. Like if you know how to tailor, then you got it. Like you can do it. Like all right, I can make that look exactly what it needs to look like. Exact, I'm not just scrunching something together, putting a stitch on it. And now that's
they got a bunch of pleats and just make it
Like,
smaller.
and they selling it for $1,200, $2,000 for a pair of pants over here. Then they zigzagging, and I'm like, oh no! Like I was getting crucified for stuff like that. Like, oh, that stitch out. Like now the whole pants is stitches everywhere. It's new stitches and
or they won't even finish seams like type stuff. Like they'll literally do everything inside out. So like literally leave the seam open, don't finish it. I'm like, yo, like.
So I lose points in the early I don't want to say early 2000s, but the early 2010s, because that's when I was in that design situation. But 2005 to 2010, when I was on this whole streetwear, t-shirt, screen print making, hand embroidery, doing like that's the essence of like what money, like what you pay for, like that's big money. Even though it wasn't perfected, just like it's not perfected now. And they able to sell they imperfected at a higher value because they like, oh, it's the culture. Oh, it's like, yo, I was doing that. My shirts that was imperfected, somebody had pointed out that one oh no, that ink ain't right, bro. I ain't giving you $20 for it. I'm like, yo, like I made it though. Like, nah, man, I can't do it. Like, man, if it was perfect though, it's like, damn. So now you want me. They pushed me
to revert.
To try to go to, but it's like they tried to make me go to the manufacturer, the people that do it perfected and all that. And I was
don't perfect it.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's obviously looks. Yeah, I mean, obviously it looks like
they're gonna do it 100 times, and if they mess it up, like they're gonna replace it. You're not gonna get the perfection.
But even the ones on the floor though, they're not like. Every stitch is not 100%. Like
it's not, but you gonna get the
most
perfected ones.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have to deal with the ones that's not, and that's what the whole insurance of getting somebody else to do it and paying for that.
Right.
That's what I understand. It's like, oh, damn, if I get this company to do it, I get 100 perfected ones. If I try to do 100 perfected ones, I might get only
50.
7. I might get only 40. Like. And that's what it would be. It's like my ratio for me doing it versus the ratio.
But that's where the price comes in, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like if I gotta sit here and take more time on it, like obviously it's not gonna be the same.
But you got this whole beast of the industry or people that deal with the industry and submit to the industry and how they put standards on the small designer or tailor and all that. It's like, oh, well, you ain't this because you ain't did this.
Mm.
You ain't this because you ain't got that. Like, it's like, that's what we were saying earlier. Like, oh, you think I ain't that because I ain't got 1,000 of them sitting somewhere? It's like, no, but my demand ain't up. Like I know supply and demand. I know economics. I know micro, macro, and all that.
Right.
So it's like,
what am I sitting on a whole bunch of?
well, you can't trick me into doing your stupid scheme of
Sitting on product.
like, and then I'm more valuable because I can make it on demand. Like,
Right.
I'm made to measure. You know, custom design. Like, I can go like that. So I think as this designer, that we are, and the way that 1080 is like, we don't have to submit to other things, and that's what I'm trying to convince. I know you're trying to. We go both ways on this, but we the biggest we need to be with who's making this right now. Like, when other people get into it and start making it and all that, but these big designers, they got to worry about more than we got to worry about right now. And the trends that we're going to be able to set is going to be able to last longer, I feel. So, yeah, you knock your boy down. Yeah.
Maybe, all right.
Where we at now?
Facts. All right. I mean, we can close it up. We getting close to an hour, so I mean.
News?
Hmm?
What's the news?
That's one of the news. You got anything else to talk to them about? Anything coming up?
You just wanted to talk about that, though. Wait. What else was it? You wanted to talk about that Easy thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the Easy interview.
Which one?
The one he did with Big Boy and Ty.
I didn't see that. What was he talking about?
Talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, but I saw more. I feel like he was more like in control of what he was saying, because he said, "Oh, I'm not gonna say that." Usually he'd just flat out say some stuff. He was like, "I ain't gonna say this person's name," because he was talking about somebody.
Yeah, he'll say the name right
He'll say the name. It was like, I still think he probably like leaked but you know his biggest op is like Bernard Arnault, like he don't like the houses, so he, like that's the only thing that I really wanted to bring up, because he had that read about the houses and how they wouldn't let him this and that, all that, and like how the shoes and clothes, and like you bringing up, it was the race car thing, because automatically when you brought up Furrari, I thought about Puma and Adidas and all that, because they all like in that kind of race car, European, Italian type of, it just made me think about that. I don't know why, but I was just thinking about his rants about the houses and how they didn't let him do something. Mm-hmm. And those would be my rants. Those be the same.
But you also got to look at it as, I mean, I don't want to take it onto something else, because obviously we talking about fashion, but you also got to realize these are business people. They're not going to let you come in and do everything.
Exactly.
If you're a business person, you going to let somebody come in your house and do whatever they want? No! What are you talking about?
But if I could give any message, or if there was any message to give to Kanye, it's like we got to build our own house. Like,
exactly.
That's the only thing that can happen. Like,
but he didn't even do that.
But he don't know how to build a house. Why? Because he's dealing with people that just going off his popularity.
Yeah, exactly.
So the popularity thing.
Well, you have to literally actually go out and find the people, though. You got to go find the tailors and all these people who actually can do the shit too. So, and then find where you're gonna find the fabrics and all this other stuff. This is the problems that we're running into.
Nah, he needs that for Yeezy, everything in his brand, to make a house. To stop talking about these other houses.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm not talking about nothing to do with me and nothing like.
I'm talking about.
So he can stop arguing with and
the people,
complaining about people that are in these houses, so that he can get away from that. He needs to build, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he will be able to get these other people, because there'll be people that'll be available once he sees that, like everybody not dealing with them either. Like, or everybody, like,
or if there's another way to get out, they're gonna say that way out.
I would go to work with you before I work with them, because you know the brand. Like, to build a house, like they bought a house or build a house, like that's the way to do it. And if you don't know how to build a house, I'm not talking about printing up those shit.
Right.
Printing, like, that's what most of these people think in America. It is a house. Like, no, it's not a house.
Oh, you mean like t-shirt printing?
Yeah, they think that's part of a house. Like, that's making a house.
That's the last that might be a subsection at the very bottom floor in the basement.
That's the ready to wear that's going out and stuff. Like, that ain't no couture house. That ain't making a dress. They don't know how to make no, like, I'm not seeing nothing in the American way to make a house, and that's what he needs to do because he got the power to do it because he got enough
and influence.
He got enough influence, but he got enough he got enough ops to make his bigger because it would be the direct, response to
against them.
European,
right?
Influence in clothes and all that, and that's all I'm saying. Like, make American clothing again. Like, that's all I'm like.
You heard it here.
Like,
make American clothing again.
Like, I've been shit. Like, make American garments again. Like, that's what the whole like when I seen it, I was like, oh, that's all that's saying to me. Because if we can bring it back here, we can start making it, and we can make our own Savile Row. We can make our own garment districts.
The red carpet outfit.
Who?
Oh, I think he's talking about the Oscars.
Everything that just dropped there. Oh,
everything was trash. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Nobody had like decent outfits, but I didn't see everybody's.
I look for suits more, and I look at how they.
But everybody wears like basic suits though. It's not like.
And most of it, and then the ones that step out, it look a little off if they not dressed right. Like Lenny Kravitz, you saw.
Oh yeah. Too much on. Like it was too much.
I seen multiple things and then when he took it off, I seen the vest thing. Like I seen the one but. I'm looking at the whole across the body, like the whole lapel going like it's like a double-breasted kind of thing, but it's low with the lapel. And
I'd take a look at it again,
but it's not nothing too hard. Like, they
some
stay real
basic
safe
stuff.
with men's clothing because if they go too far this way or that way, it gets a little.
But it's not even too far. It's like, can we just not do like black? Like even this brocade would be better than whatever half of them are wearing.
But you gotta.
That's
be
what I'm
able
saying.
to make the suit. Like they don't know. Like they got these stylists bringing it to them and like.
Bro, your whole outfit is better than anyone wore at that place. Like, what are you talking like?
But you can't put it up. You can't be the only one like that up there, and then it's like.
You got me messed up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna stand out too much.
But it's not like. I feel like banks get away with a lot more stuff nowadays. So it's not like it's.
But they
feminine.
don't have. Okay, so when you don't have a man designing or making that, like a man that's.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
A man that's trying to make it look like
real. I got you.
Masculine. Like you might not have that on it. So that's what I think the difference is too. It's like you want it to be softer, or you want it to be this whole look. Like that's
even a different color. Like why do we have to show up in black anymore?
I mean that compliment. I think it complements the woman's outfit. Or you kind of fake because you're not trying to stand out. Like it's about the woman. Like
the Oscars.
All of them, like it's
shit,
not about the.
Don't let me get an Oscars, baby.
Because it's about the dress. Like that's why the women.
It's about to be about me. You see this? 1080.
And that's what I'm saying. Like if you're going, you gonna have to go on some solo or like take the because.
They gonna be mad at me.
The date is gonna be here. You're gonna be here taking solo pictures or whatever. Like that's gonna look real awkward. So you either going by yourself, or you just taking a date that's gonna be just as good. Or you're gonna have to go with somebody that's gonna get, be a popular date or something. Like you gotta take somebody like. I ain't gonna say it, but you got.
If anyone wants to take me on a date,
right?
Let me know.
Like Chloe Bailey or something like that. Like she probably tell the girl that's singing.
I don't keep up. Anyways.
You need to get something.
Anyways.
Because you make a dress and everything. You need to make a dress, sir.
I know I can make a simple dress. Like, there's a lot of simple dresses. Like, it's just the corset and everything. Even that I know I can make, but it's just like, I know how to take the time to actually like put it together. I'm not doing women's wear. This is 1080, baby.
I say you need to make a dress. I ain't saying that you need to make women's wear. As soon as you make a dress, that increases your value.
It's like I've been seeing like even just like a basic skirt, like
most tailors want to make a dress. Like it's not a problem. So like it's easy, but to be able to,
it's literally like what 4 pieces.
It's not hard at all. Like a lot of the skirts and stuff like that, it's even easier to do in pants because like
it's like one piece.
Yeah.
And then like it's like a waistband around it.
But like
You
a
know,
dress,
elastic stuff.
flowy stuff, like
Yeah.
that stuff different.
Like
but-
ball gowns.
Yeah, ball gowns, all that, like that's a little different, but just dress. See what? That's it.
Like yin and yang. What the fuck? Anyways,
You gonna get caught up with the comments, like.
I'm trying to see what my people talking about. My people talking, dog. Well, it's literally my people. It's only my family watching.
But if it's a comment towards a comment that you said before, and now you read it later, because you read it too late, you can't even read it in the same.
Well, I'm supposed to have a cameraman here, Ali. I'm shots fired. Ali, where you at, dog?
You don't watch this.
And he really ain't. I know he's not, because he be like, damn, I know they see me watching.
Like, you busy, dude.
You ain't busy. Anyways. All right, well, think you got anything else for today?
Not really. This
Anything coming out?
probably gonna pop out to a museum show this Thursday night in Newark. Just to pop out something over there, like a art, fashion. So I'm gonna tighten up something, put together the shirt, the tie, the vest, pants, shoes.
I'll show out on him real quick.
Go 1080. Ain't even cover that a little bit, you know. Just slide a little bit. Hey, that's why I got this on now, because I'm just doing a brief little fitting, you know. Put on some matching socks or something. Now I got on Christmas socks. I can't believe it.
They actually don't go bad. They actually go with the fit.
I was like, yeah, man.
They actually go with the fit. But all right, so next Sunday or what?
Next Sunday? I'm good right now.
All right, well, we don't have our days necessarily figured out yet, but we gonna be here once a week. So
post up for content, we get it, we bring it, and anything that's new, and then like we don't have to be together in the same room to do content. You know? So we might have something that'll be both of us going live, and we can still get comments after that too, and then we can, since we're looking at the screen, we'll both even be able to reading the comments.
I was thinking of doing something like what's his name? Shannon Sharp and what's his name? The late night shit.
Yeah, they just post.
No, they just. Yo.
Going live together, and then once you go live, we're just talking the same ish, but some episodes.
We might be able to get more a little bit. That's gonna be like late night. We actually can express what we want to say. So.
Tell you, like that's anything.
Let me know what y'all think. Y'all want a late night clock talk?
Be as many sewing viewers unless you get a sewing community that's up. Like most people that sewing, we up in certain times.
Yeah.
So
Low key.
if you get a sewing community, like of people that's up, just talking, like listening to the cloth talk.
Sometimes I be going live. Sometimes, well, I only done once, but I'm gonna start doing it more. Just like.
But that's not talking to like.
You're not talking to sewing type shit.
Talking
Yeah.
and sewing. That's all I thought about with Carolyn. Like just be sewing and talking, or going over waistbands, going over little stuff, but talking about it, talking about the trends, talking about a certain subject, talk about certain techniques and stuff like that. Like it's the club talk. Like if we talking about it while we doing it, showing it. Oh, they go to waistband right there. Like she did that with one of the videos she did. So that's all like putting in the sleeve. I know how to put in the sleeve, but to be able to talk about something and I can base the sleeve while I'm sitting right here now. So base it, close it, slip stitch, anything. Just be talking about it and doing it. So with us, just like we did now, we modeled and did things in real time. Like we can do fittings in real time. Like, oh, pinch this, do that, go back to the table. That's more than an hour. That's what I'm saying. Like it started to get longer. Like that's why I'm looking at even those podcasts. I be like, oh, those podcasts, like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. I was like, man, some of them 3. Like I be looking at
Joe Rogan's is 3.
3 hours. But if you look at it, like an hour can go back like this.
Yeah.
If you got something to talk about, or if you're on subject. So when we talking, and if somebody listen, like if we give them enough, content to follow along, they can listen while they doing stuff, listen while they sewing, listen while they learning how to do something, and even when it being recorded, playing it back on the tube, playing it back on the website, like hopefully on the website, because we gotta play. Like how that's gonna play out on the videos on the website? Yeah.
Yes.
Not yet.
It's not not that. It's just like I have
I
to.
don't
It's
know,
trying
I
to
really-
get it like professionally filmed. So that's our next step. Well, actually getting like a podcast place. But I mean, we just started, so it's not like we have everything down right now.
Yeah.
But like right now, even now, it's better
Like,
looking
so-
and feeling. I feel like than
To
even
get
our last
content,
episode.
we might have to get content created, interns and stuff to give, to see how to work this, whatever. Because we tailors. Like at the end of the day, like no matter what we trying to do, we still tailors. At the end of the day, we can't help it. That's our strong point. Like everybody ain't got the strong. Everybody can't sew, so. Don't get mad at me if I got bad videos, but my sewing is straight though. Like I got some decent jackets though. Like, we gotta get some people that's in that field. Like when I was in design school, there was a bunch of people that was doing other stuff, but I didn't know how to, cross do that with them, like all that anime dudes. They was drawing, but I was like, I don't want mine to be anime, but I wanted a drawing of my logo.
Mm-hmm.
So I got them to help me with Adobe, the Illustrator and how to draw and do that stuff. But even if we just get help, we gotta get pointers. We gotta get people under these fields that we need to help. If they want to know about clothes, I want to know professionals that want to know about clothes, and I want to know about their field. So it's like, if you doing videos, I'm like, yeah, let's link. Like let's trade information. Because if you want to know about clothes, I can tell you what you need to know. Why?
We can start your brand tomorrow, boy.
That's what I'm saying, like, trading content like that, trading like clothing favors and content favors is what I'm on, because I know it costs a lot, and then time is money. So I'm saying, like,
Hey, if anyone knows any video podcasts or whatever, people
Podcasts,
that want to help a brother out, you feel me? I'm not saying I got money for you, but we can exchange
information.
information. You get something from us. I give you a tote bag. I give you a tote bag.
like free member, like that's what I'm saying. Like,
you want a bear? Here you go. Huh?
Membership, clothing, like things that are like this ain't free. Like we don't give away stuff for free, and it's worth something. So if we trading it or giving it, like I think it's worth something. So I don't want to just get nothing for nothing. So if I'm giving away my clothes, I want something like people I can give clothes to, people that I know can make clothes on. Like I get a shirt, right? Because I get a shirt from you. Like I don't want nobody printed shirt or nothing like that. So it's like, all right, only custom garments and stuff that I'm making and stuff.
Oh, no, you good? Live fits would be cool. Live fits would be cool.
You need a big screen for your.
I need a cameraman. That's what I need. I don't have to do everything. Goddamn. But all right. So yeah, like I said, we'll be back next week sometime. Just stay tuned. I'll drop some information. Go check out the website.
Club Life.
1080club.life and
1080 Instagram.
1080. Go check out the 1080 Instagram. 1080 Club.
1080 Club Instagram. Find out a little. Follow our stories. Read our. You got anything in highlights? You got the old.
Not
story?
yet. No.
Okay.
No.
So the videos, they not in the highlights or nothing. We got
No, the videos are. I mean, well, so the videos are just on my profile. So I mean, you can check them out now. But the thing is, like, cause I have to update them and whatnot and chuck them up. I got to do a whole bunch. Like I said, that's a whole nother demon of itself.
If you want to see some old shows or old clips of the shows,
go check out Indie Toad.
Check out Indie.
I mean, you already on here, so you already know.
Right. But it's not on 1080? You don't got the videos on 1080? It's just on yours?
I think it might be 2 or something like that. I should probably put them over there.
We're going to get that together so people can...
Don't worry, John. I got tomorrow off too. I'll update it.
Give us the show, critiques and things like that, questions, just what you want to hear.
Thanks for the love, Black Mason home. You've been showing...
That's my boy Clay.
Oh, Clay.
He's a fancy knot, sir. You already know what this is. Fancy knots with the Eldritch.
I'm about to send myself some on hearts. Look at this.
That's from my...
All right, let's get out of here, dog.
All right, we out of here.
All right, hold on. Let me...
All right, take the mission statement out, sir.
All right, thanks for tuning in. We're 1080 threads of the... Damn, we ain't... Never mind, we out.
We out.